right, let's do some twists today. I incorporated some hand weights if you want to use them. We're going to do a little cardio about 3/4 of the way through. And there are a couple moves in here that aren't going to be for everybody, so you'll tailor them to yourself and it'll all work out just fine. All right, let's get going. Oh, child's pose, please. So in this child's pose, have your knees apart and your feet together, and then just sit back onto the heels as far as your hips are going to allow you right now. Then as you drop your head, it just signals for you to shift gears and tune in. Try rocking your hips from side to side, giving your low back a little attention, and also kind of bringing awareness to that part of your body, which I'd love for you to kind of pay attention to a lot today. Because when we twist, if we're not careful, we can overdo in this area. And I want you guys to feel good at the end of this. So, come onto hands and knees, and there are a couple options here. You can come into a cow, where you drop your head. Oh, drop your head, no, I'm not. Drop your belly. Or you can come into a pose, I don't have a name for it yet, but drop the front of the thighs onto the mat. There's a lot more pressure in the low back area, but it could feel sweet if you don't go too far, and possibly bending the knees to get a stretch for the front of the thighs. Now, like I said, it's not for everybody, but give it a try. Child's pose. Now take an inhale in child's pose, and then come into your cow and exhale. Inhale here, exhale back to child's pose, rounding the back as you move into it. Yeah, and then go back and forth, whether you're in a cow or deeper. And then back to a child's pose, exhaling as you get into each movement. So load up on an inhale before you go, and then exhale into your cow or, I don't know, kid watching TV. Nice. Now a little twist here. So back onto the knees, and just thread your right arm through and put your right ear on the ground and twist here. Now there's a balance I want us to try. So bring your left hand out to the left so it'll be off your mat. Put some weight on your right shoulder and extend the left leg behind you so the ball of the left foot is on the floor. And then here's the deal. Stay here, put the left knee back down, or lift the left leg in the air. Nothing keeps your attention like trying to hold a balance. You start thinking about something else, you'll fall. Stay here and breathe. One more inhale. Put your left foot down. Back to hands and knees. Inhale here. Left arm will extend over to the right. Left ear comes to the mat. Right hand is your base. So the further away you place your right hand, the bigger your base, the more easier it is to balance. And then extend the right leg behind you. Now, using core strength and the muscles in the back of your right leg, lift your right leg off the floor. Now, you can't see in this video, but I am shaking and wiggling around because all these muscles in my body are trying to keep me from falling. And then put the right knee on the ground. Prop yourself back up to hands and knees. And then press into a downward facing dog. Nice work. Open mouth, exhale, let it all go. into a plank pose. Lower yourself all the way down to your mat. Uncurl your toes. And then a few cobras to warm it up. So inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tap your forehead to the mat. 2 more. And isn't that amazing? Just tapping your forehead to the mat is almost like bringing yourself back. Now we're going to add on to this. So push yourself to a plank. Try to bring your hips and your shoulders up at the same time. I'm working on this too. And then downward facing dog. Now walk your hands back far enough where you can easily grab your left ankle with your right hand. And then walk yourself forward again, both hands. You come to your plank and lower down. Cobra is your inhale. Exhale, tap your forehead to your mat, curl your toes under. Push yourself to a plank on an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Start walking your hands back and grab the opposite ankle. So now it's left hand grabs right ankle. So here it is. Plank and then lower all the way down. Cobra, nice to inhale here. Exhale, tap your forehead. We push up to a plank. We push back to a downward facing dog. We walk back and twist, grabbing our left ankle with our right hand. And then we do it all again. Walking forward to a plank, lower down. Cobra. Forehead to the floor. Press up. It's a push-up. And then hike it back. Downward facing. Reach back with the left hand for the right ankle. Maybe you can open it up a little bit as you get warmer and you don't need to walk your hands back as far. Now let's smooth it out. So it's more of a flow than a flail. Now there's no one else in the room. Unless you're practicing with a friend, but if she's a real friend, it won't matter what pace you're doing or what you look like or what Lululemon outfit you're wearing. So go at your own pace. Treat this like a buffet where you do what you want, you leave what you don't want, and then you don't feel stuffed at the end or full or in pain, right? So, last time, lower it all the way down. Press to your cobra. Lower down, tap your forehead. Push to a plank, just right into a downward facing dog. And then we'll get off the arms. So look between your hands, bend your knees, and walk to the top of your mat and forward fold. Use the back muscles to flatten out your spine. Good. Lower down. Come up to standing, bring your arms with you. And then exhale, forward fold. Again, flattening out the back. That's the first thing we do, and then the second thing we do is forward fold. The third thing we do is bring the arms overhead. The fourth thing we do is forward fold. Let's keep it going, adding the breath. Inhale as we extend the spine. Exhale as we hollow out the belly. Inhale as we stand as tall as we can. Exhale as we drape our body over our thighs. One more time. Inhale, crown of the head reaches. Exhale, lower down. Keep a nice tone in the thighs as you move through this. And then finally, exhale, forward fold. Now feet can be hip distance apart or together here. I'd like you to bend your knees so you're sitting in a chair and grab your weights. Now once you grab your weights, bring your elbows out to the side, just below the shoulders. And then you'll bring your arms together There'll be enough time between lower down. I hope everybody's doing okay. Two more, I think. Last one. Good. Now, put your hands down on the ground and step your left foot back. So look, the ball of the left foot is right under the left heel. The right knee is right on top of the right ankle. And then come on up to what is called a crescent lunge. And then we're going to bend our elbows and use the weights in a bicep curl. Yeah, movement. And then we'll add the knee. So it's the left knee dips, but the right leg never straightens. 3, 4, 5. It's just as important to straighten the arms because that's when we wake up the triceps. 6, 7, and 8. Drop the left knee to the ground. Okay, yeah. Now, you're going to lift your left arm in the sky here. Bend your left elbow. And then you're going to turn your right arm out to the right. So it's an external bicep curl with the right arm and a tricep press with the left. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Put both hands down on the ground. Lift the left knee off of the floor. And then step back with the right foot and flow through your vinyasa. So you could keep your weights in your hands or release the weights. Lower down just to like a half of a push-up. And then you straighten your arms, press your chest through the arms, tops of the feet off of the floor, downward facing up. Woo! Bend your knees. Look between your hands. Walk to the top of your mat and forward fold. Tabletop your back on an inhale. Exhale, grab your weights and forward fold. Now bend your knees. Back to a cactus arms, right? So we bring the elbows together, elbows to the knees. Exhale when you bring your knees and your elbows together. Now some of you guys might want the challenge of lifting your heels off the floor. That's kind of a variation of a pose called drinking bird. 3 more times. Last one here. The hands will come to the floor. And then the right leg will step back. So now the left leg is forward. Crescent lunge on the left side. Bicep curl. Down and up. 4, 3, 2, you're doing great. 1, drop the back knee, which is the right knee. Uncurl the right toes. The left arm turns out in an external rotation. The right arm extends above your head, bending the right elbow in half, curling the left arm in. 8 of these. And yeah, it's a lot for the left thigh, but you're almost distracted because it's like rubbing your belly and patting your head. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands to the ground. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Fold forward and lower down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let's add on. So we'll begin at the beginning and then add on a little bit. So bend your knees, look between your hands. Walk to the top of your mat and forward fold. Tabletop your back. Forward fold and grab your weights. Bend your knees and bring your arms overhead. Not overhead, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, cactus. Bring them in, drop the elbows to the knees, and then open them out. Exhaling when you drop your elbows to your knees. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Last one, I think. Drop your hands to the floor. Step back with your left foot. Peel the chest off of the thigh. Bicep curls, left knee dips. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drop on 8. Right arm external rotation, left arm overhead. Bend and straighten. Tricep for the left, external bicep for the right. 2 more. Last one, we're going to add on to this. Hands down on the ground on either side of the right foot. And you lift your left leg with a bent knee right where it feels right. You might want to prop your hands up on something. Or just bend your right knee because that's where we're going anyway. Cross the outside of the left knee. The inside of the left knee to the outside of the right calf. Inhale, lift your left leg again. Bend the right knee. We're going to do these 8 times. So it's 4 and down, 3 and down, 2 and down. Last one. Step your right foot, or left foot way back. Lift your right leg in the air. Bend your right knee. Let the blood flood. And then bring your right knee to your left elbow. Do it again. Lift the right leg. Knee to the elbow. Inhale. Knee to the elbow. Okay, so now, this is the thing that's a little different. I want you to come into that fallen triangle we did earlier this week where the right leg is extended. You put your left heel on the floor. All the weight will go in your right hand. Now the difference is you're going to lower yourself with your bottom down to the ground. So you could do it with just the right hand, or you could put both hands on the floor. So now you're in a spread leg forward fold. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, reach over to the left foot. Grab it with your right hand. Inhale here. Grab the right foot with the left hand. Forward fold. Now, it's a twisted kind of a plank here. Your right leg is still all the way out. We're back in that fallen triangle. Lift your right leg in the air. And then step your right foot back between your hands. Beautiful. Grab your weights. You with me? Good. Now bring the weights together like you're hugging a tree. And then identify your left elbow. And bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Now you may drop your back knee. Totally fine with me. Now what we're going to do in this is lift the right arm. So left elbow is on the outside of the right knee. Right hip is in line with the right knee. And then we take the right arm and we open it out and then put it back. 2, 3, 4. It's like starting, I think, a lawnmower. 5, 6, 7, and 8. We release into straight leg. It's a triangle. So right toes pointed straight ahead. Right leg is straight. Left heel kicks out slightly. Right hip drops. Left left hip lifts. Both sides of the torso are straight. And then extend the arms. It's all live, baby. Exalt your triangle. Let's vinyasa. So all that means is you put your hands down on the top of your mat. You step back with your right foot. It's that half of the push-up. And then this back bend we call upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Woo! Good? Bend your knees, look between your hands. Walk to the top of your mat, forward fold. Tabletop your back every time. Flat, flat, flat back, or it's really a neutral. But what it's not is this, okay? It's not this. It's this. Grab your weights, bend your knees. Cactus your arms. Bring them together. Elbows to knees. So I want you to lift your leg, or in this case, twist, until you say F yes. Straighten through the left leg. Right heel comes to the floor. You're on the left arm, and you reach your right arm overhead. Now use your right hand to help you so you don't overdo in the left arm. Bring the arms overhead, and then it's that spread leg twist, forward fold. Arms overhead. We'll do the other side. Now this is the tricky part. So we come back to the fallen triangle with the left leg outstretched. And then lift the left leg in the air. And then step your left foot between your hands. You're in this crescent lunge. Grab your weights. And then hug a tree with your weights. Now this time the right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. And then the left arm lifts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's vinyasa. facing dog. Woo! Let's take, no, not yet. I was going to take a little detour. We'll do it in a song or two. Let's keep moving. Bend your knees. Look between your hands. Walk to the top of your mat, forward fold. There's more to add. Tabletop your back on an inhale. Exhale, grab your weights. Bend your knees. You're back in this chair with cactus arms. Bringing the forearms together and then bringing the knees and the elbows to touch. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Step back with the left foot. Rise up. Bicep curls as you dip in with the left knee. Two more. Last one. Drop the left knee. Right arm up, left arm out to the side. Down and up. Down and up. 2 and 1. Lift the left leg in the air. It's a curtsy, single leg squat with a twist. Whittling down the waistline. Toning all the muscles and the digestive organs, giving them some stimulation. And of course, the right thigh is on fire. 3, 2, and 1. Step back with the left foot. Let go of your weight. Sweep your right leg up in the air. Bring your right knee to your left elbow. Inhale, knee to elbow. Last time. Extend your right leg. And then lift your left arm in the air. Put your left hand down, have a seat. Arms overhead, inhale, reach and twist. Grabbing the left foot with the right hand. Arms overhead, reach and twist. Fallen triangle. So put the right foot on the left foot on the floor, slide your right leg back. Yeah, lift your right leg in the air. Step your right foot between your hands. Grab your weights. Hug your tree. Find your twist. Left elbow to right knee. 1, 2, 3. Lifting the right arm. Exercising the lat muscle. 4, 3. I know I did too many. 2, and 1. Open and out. You're going to be in that triangle pose. Right leg forward. Exalt your triangle. We're going to come into a warrior 2 on the right side. Arms up. Arms out. Arms up. Arms out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exalt your warrior. Hands down on the ground. Step back. Roll forward and lower down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Look between your hands. Walk to the top of your mat, forward fold. Tabletop your back on an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Grab your weights, bend your knees, and then come on up to your chair. Elbows to knees, and then we open. 2. Last one. Hands to the ground. Step back with the right foot. Left leg is forward. Crescent lunge with a bicep curl down and up. Down and up. Four more. 4, 3, 2. Lower all the way down. Tricep, right arm, bicep, left arm. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Single leg curtsy lunge. It's actually a single leg curtsy squat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Beautiful. Step back. Come on out in a crescent lunge. Hug your tree. Bring the right elbow to the left knee. Arm up and down. We lift and lower. 5, 6, 7. Fallen triangle series is next. Hands on the ground. Lift the left leg in the air and bring your left knee to your right elbow. Now straighten your left leg where it is. Over to the right. Put your right heel on the floor. Bring your right arm up. Put the hands on the ground. Have a seat on the ground. Ease yourself down. And then forward fold and twist. Other side. While you're over here, put the hands on the ground. Use your right leg to help lift you back up to fallen triangle. Are you with me? And then lift the left leg in the air. Beautiful. Step your left foot between your hands and then come back up. Find a triangle pose for the left side. So turn the left toes to the left. Kick your heel out. Arms out to the side. Warrior 2 on this side. Arms up, inhale, and then exhale out. 2. We're going to start dancing this in a minute. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Put your weights down, turn your music up, and dance. Just get your heart rate up. Maybe bring your arms overhead and jump. It's only 3 minutes. I was fortunate enough to see them play. Perform at Levi's Stadium. It was my first time. This is for all of us who don't get to be with our partners during this phase. And we're going to start all over from the beginning. Yeah, we are. Top of your mat. Bend your knees, grab your waist. Practice your arms. You're in a chair. Forearms together, elbows to knees. Four more, just like that. 3, 2, one. Step back with the left leg, so your right leg is forward. Bicep curls. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Tricep press, external bicep curl. 4, 3, 2, single leg, squat with a twist, curtsy. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back with the left foot. Bring the right leg to the sky. Inhale here. Bring your right knee to your left elbow. Here's that fallen triangle. Spread leg. Twist and forward fold. Right knee, left elbow. Right leg extends. Left arm lifts. Sit down. Arms overhead. Forward fold and twist. Arms overhead. Forward fold and twist. Hands come to the top of your mat. Prop yourself back up into fallen triangle. Lift your right leg. I'm going to change up the order. Step your right foot between your hands. Put your left heel on the floor. Turn the left foot out to the left. Grab your waist. Straighten both legs. Drop your right hip. Lift your left hip. Torso straight and strong. Arms. One long line. Left arm to right arm. Triangle pose. Exalted triangle. Right arm overhead. Left arm dangles. Bend the right knee. Arms out to the side. Warrior 1. We add the arms up and out. Up and out. Up and out. Stay in your warrior 2. 2 more just like this. Last one. Put the hands down on the floor. Put your hands on the floor and then lower down. It's that half push-up. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Let's finish with a twist. With our hug a tree arms. So grab your waist. Right leg is forward still. Hug your tree. Bring your left elbow to the outside. first. And then do the same thing. So now you're at the top of your mat again. Prop yourself up to a fallen triangle. Lift your left leg in the air. Look between your hands. Here's where we add the classic triangle and the warrior two. Left foot is forward. Grab your weights. Straighten your left leg. Lift your right hip. Drop your left. Arms extend. One long line from the right arm to the left. Engage through your left thigh. Exalt your triangle. And then find warrior two. Bending through the left leg. Arms out to the side. And then bring the arms forward and out. Forward and out. Four more. Three. We're almost done. Two. Last one. Exalt your warrior. Let's vinyasa. Put your hands on the ground. Step back. Lower down halfway. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let's finish with some twists. Lift your left leg in the air. Step your left foot between your hands. You're in that crescent lunge. Hug your tree with your waist. Bring your right elbow to your left knee. Arm up and down. 8 of them. 3, 4. Last 4. 3, 2. Last one. Release your weights. Downward facing dog. Last little thing here. Let's come to a plank. Lower down all the way. Press to a cobra. Lower down. Final thing before we come to the ground. Reach back and twist. Feel the difference. Feel the difference from when you started today. You're in a one-arm downward dog. This is like a handstand with a twist. Great work, everybody. Drop the knees to the ground. I'd like you to sit between your legs if you can. Otherwise, many of us need to grab a blanket or a block to sit on. And then ease into a very revealing, intense quadriceps stretch here. Now be mindful. Your knees can open. That's how they practice it again. But they just can't lift off the ground, okay? That's really, really key to avoiding an injury. And then you'll know kind of who you are if you can lay on your back because you want to, because you're not feeling a deep enough quadriceps stretch. And then you might feel like it's delicious to bring the arms over your head. But what I want all of us to do is take a look at my body right now, and I'm kind of opening up my rib cage, and it's putting a little too much pressure, in my opinion, on our low back. So I actually want you to come up with the hips and engage through the abdominals as you press into the floor with your knees, your shins, and my glutes, my buttocks is off the floor here. Woo! Stay here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Prop yourself up on your elbows to come out of this. So we're going to come into a pigeon pose. We'll start with the right leg. So bring your right knee so it's right in front of your right hip. me, this is a tight part of my body, so my right heel is pretty much at my right hip. But I want both sides of your hips to have the same distance from the floor. So we're not rolled over to the right and we're not leaning over to the left. And if your hip is off the floor, it's totally normal. Just put something underneath your hip. And then forward fold to your degree. And if it helps to kind of get long and inhale first, I mean, see how where my heel is? Yeah, some people can have their heel way out here. And that's awesome, but I lean too far over to the right when I do, so I need to modify. And then forward fold. Now there's a twist here too. So your right leg is the one that's forward. Kind of like we started class, you'll slide your left arm over to the right and put your left shoulder on the floor if it's available. And then make a fist like we did that tree arm. Same thing with the left with the right arm, and then put the fist of your right hand in the palm of the left, and then push to deepen your twist. One more inhale, one more exhale, twist a little bit more. And then bring the hands down to the front of your mat so you can prop yourself up, and this back leg, the left leg, is going to come forward. Maybe it crosses to the outside of the right knee, maybe it doesn't. But we're all going to twist to the left. So I start by grabbing the underneath of my left leg because I like the leverage it gives me without lifting my left shoulder. So try that. And then if you, right shoulder. So underhand grip your left leg with your right arm. Some days. And then take your left hand and extend it far enough where it supports you in a straight spine. Then once you have that, then you're over here enough where you might be able to bring the elbow to the outside of the left leg, but it's only because you want it and need it, and you can stand up, sit up tall. And then we're ready for the other side. So we'll be in this pigeon on the other side. Yeah. I gotta find a slow song quick. Inhale here and exhale. Good. Once you've draped over your left leg, see if you want to try the twist. So the right arm will reach over to the left. You'll make a fist with your left hand. Ooh, I'm tighter on this side. Well, we wrung it out today. Every different way we could have twisted, we twisted. Nice job. A little cardio, some mellow arm weights. We'll do a seated twist. So come to seated, and then the right foot will step over to the left, either on the inside or the outside of the left foot, and then using your left arm for real this time, grab the underneath the right arm to establish your twist first. Using the right hand as a kickstand to lengthen through each one of the vertebrae. Even the neck vertebrae, the cervical spine, lift your chin. And then if you have the room, you can add by putting the outside of the elbow on the outside of the knee, but check in with the left shoulder. Sometimes this happens, right? showing up. I'm going to keep showing up because I just makes me feel like I'm contributing in this crazy time. And yoga is my therapy. And teaching and connecting with people is my other therapy. And it sure beats drinking and boozing and doing drugs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold in this butterfly position. So the feet are together, the knees are apart. Trying to keep your back as flat as you can. Walk your hands forward. And once you've walked as far forward as you can with a flat back, then you can round your back. And if you put your forearms on the floor, it might feel nice to bend the arms and put your head in your hands. My body's warm, right? You created this suppleness. In just an hour, walk your hands over to the right, but keep your left hip down. And then walk your hands over to the left and keep your right hip down. Yeah, you did this. You created this supple body. You built this energy that's going to catapult you through the rest of your day. This lifted mood that's going to keep your spirits high. So lay on your back. We'll finish with just a supine twist. So you can cross the right leg over the left, and if you wanted, you could cross the right foot behind the left Achilles, and then put the left foot on the floor. Your right foot probably won't touch. And then bring the knees over to the left and twist. Looking over the right arm. And then unwind your legs. Put your feet on the floor. Lift your hips up off the floor and have them square again. And then cross your left over your right and twist. And then bring the knees over to the right. Oh yeah. Look over your left shoulder. Unwind. Get your hips nice and square on the mat again, and then you will luxuriate now in this well-deserved, essential finish of class. Savasana. And I want you to think about all the people in the world that you support. Maybe you support your family financially, or maybe you support your family from a functional level, keeping the wheels moving. Maybe you support a company, a small business. Well, now, for the next minute or two, or however long you have, I want you to allow the floor underneath you, the earth, to support you. And just let go. Let go of the responsibility. Let go of the have to, the doing, the list. Just for a minute, maybe 2, 5, however long you can stay in this place. Feel the support. You can relax. You can let go and surrender. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.